everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be all about my 2020 Sephora purchases. Basically, I'm going to go through every single item that I bought at Sephora this year and sort of do little mini reviews along the way, and then I will total everything up at the end to see how much I spent at Sephora this year. I feel like it will be less than last year. This is my first time doing this video. I was actually inspired by a couple of different people. I saw Morgan Turner. She is a YouTuber. She does a lot of like high-end reviews and stuff. She also does like reviews right away. So she did a video like this, and then also Lauren May Beauty, who I talk about on my channel a lot. I feel like she has done several of these videos, and I actually just watched one of hers from 2016. So I thought I would do my 2020 purchases, and then if you guys like this video, I would be more than happy to go back and look at like my 2019, 2018, and kind of just like see how things have changed. I think last year was like my highest money spending year at Sephora, so hopefully I didn't go as crazy as I did last year, but we're gonna find out. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So I have my laptop with all of my Sephora purchases sitting in front of me, and my first purchase was an in-store purchase, and it was on January 5th, 2020, and I picked up quite a few things. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what we got. The first thing is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. This is a really nice moisturizer. I'm a big fan of Glow Recipe, but this didn't end up becoming like an absolute favorite of mine. So it's something that I don't regret purchasing, but it's not like something that I would have necessarily repurchased right away, you know? I'm kind of just like, it's good, but like there's definitely better out there. So that's kind of how I feel about that. I also purchased the Benefit Boy Cakeless Concealer during this purchase, and this became like my favorite concealer ever. I love the Benefit Boy Cakeless Concealer. I have like 5 or 6 different shades now, and I'm pretty sure this was the first time that I bought it, and I'm so happy that I did because I absolutely fell in love with it. Another product that I fell in love with from Benefit is their Hydrating Primer, which I also purchased during this shopping trip, and that is an amazing primer. I really like hydrating primers a lot, and that was a really nice one. I also see a mini size of it, which I'm pretty sure I was with someone when I was shopping here because I didn't buy myself the full size and the mini, so that's on here, but I don't think I bought that, or if I did, it was for someone else. And then the rest of the stuff is all from the Inky List. So this is when the Inky List was like just at Sephora, and I was so excited about it because everything was so affordable. I kind of went a little crazy. I ended up getting their hyaluronic acid serum, their niacinamide serum, their polyglutamic acid hydrating serum, their rose hip oil, salicylic acid acne and pore cleanser, the Wake Up Duo, and the vitamin C brightening cream. So I spent quite a bit, even though it's all very inexpensive. I bought quite a few things, and I actually didn't love like any of them, unfortunately. I think I got rid of pretty much everything from them like recently when I did my skincare declutter, just because I've had better luck with the Ordinary products, and those are a similar price point, and the packaging on the Inky List was not good. It didn't make sense to have an oil in like a shampoo bottle type, you know, top lid, to where it all just like spills out everywhere, and it just always got really messy, and I just wasn't really that big of a fan. It was actually kind of funny because they contacted me after this video because they asked for my information so that they could send me PR, and they never sent me a PR package, which was kind of funny. No big deal like at all, seriously, okay, like no hard feelings, but I kind of forgot about that until just now. So that was my first purchase of the year, and like I said, that was an in-store purchase. And then along 2 days later, I made my second in-store purchase. This was another big one. We've got some high-ticket items on this one. So the first item is the Ole Henriksen Oil Control Toner. I love this toner. That was actually a repurchase. I will continue to repurchase it for as long as I like using it, and I have been loving it for well over a year now. It's so good. Their dark spot toner is even better in my opinion. That's my favorite, the blue one. But this is the green one, which is also really good if you have oily skin. I also purchased the Drunk Elephant F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial Mask. This was $52 and I've used it a couple of times, but not enough to justify that price tag. I'm just not really a big fan of the like leave-on, like sleeping mask type things. They're just like, I don't know. They're all right, but definitely not a necessity in my personal skincare routine. They're kind of like, I'd rather do like a mask where I like wash it off and like see more of like an instant result, or at least, I don't know. I just prefer wash off masks, I guess. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I also picked up 2 glitter mascara top coats from Sephora collection, the gold and the silver. And I feel like I should probably scoot over because I'm gonna put up pictures, I guess. So anyway, these, I don't think I ever used them. They were only $10 each, and I think I actually just got rid of them, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I think I did though. I think the concept of these is really cool and nice, but definitely not a necessity. I'm glad they weren't more expensive because this is something that I would not have purchased. Like looking back, I would not have purchased those. Anyway, moving on, I have the Tata Harper Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Floral Essence. I don't know why I bought this. Well, I do know why, but this was $72. So insane, way too expensive. And I bought this because I was gonna do like a video on like Hilary Duff's favorites. Sorry if you can hear the freaking lawnmower or the dog barking upstairs. I don't know what's going on. But I was gonna do a video on like Hilary Duff's like beauty favorites because she was like in an article in this magazine that my mom read, and this was one of the items. So then I bought it and then I never did that video, and then I was like, why did I spend almost $80 on this essence thing that's just like a facial mist, and I don't even know if it has real good benefits or not. So that is definitely something that I regret purchasing. We've also got the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Chills. I freaking loved this. Such a good highlighter. I love the Kilowatt highlighters from Fenty. This is sort of like a blue toned one. They also have like a pinky purpley undertoned one, which is really pretty as well. I also purchased the Patrick Cha Major Glow Body Oil. This was $52, and I bought this because Jarvis picked it out for me. And it's really pretty. I have it like on display on top of my makeup collection, but it's definitely not something that I use a lot, so it's more of a decor piece, which is kind of, that's a lot of money for a decor piece. I also picked up the Urban Decay Naked Honey Eyeshadow Palette, which maybe I've used once. So bad. I got sucked into the Urban Decay, you know, just like the nostalgia of it, and I don't know, I probably need to try to use that palette more because that's a $50 palette. I also purchased the Sephora collection lip liner, the Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade The Nudist. I actually really like this. It's a pretty cool toned lip liner. I have it right here, but it's a really nice nude. It's a little bit more cool toned than most of my like go-to lip colors, but it's really pretty. I also purchased the Ole Henriksen Truth Juice Daily Cleanser. This is a really nice cleanser. Definitely not like my go-to favorite of all time, but I love Ole Henriksen, and it was a really nice cleanser. That was a new product. And then the last item that I purchased on the 7th was the, I was like, is that a dinosaur? I hope that you guys are hearing all these sounds because otherwise I just look crazy. Anyway, this is the Vanish Airbrush Concealer from Hourglass. This is now one of my all-time favorite concealers. It's so good. I have it in the shade Silk, and it is so beautiful. I love that concealer so much. My next purchase was a Sephora order. This was on January 16th, and I just bought 2 items. The Sephora Collection Face and Body Massage Set and the Sephora Collection Lash Fuse and Curl. So I have not used that body massage set thing. I have it in my drawer, but literally have never used it. I tried it like right here once, and it like bruised me because I did not do it right, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot do that again. And then I got scared, so that was a flop purchase. Shouldn't have done that, and that was $10. And then the other product is actually something that I bought because of Tati. She talks about this guy right here, which I keep in my everyday makeup drawer, and after you put your false lashes on, you can use this to like fuse them together with your real lashes, and this actually does a really good job. Like, this is a really good product, I highly recommend that. So one flop and one like staple in that order. 2 days later, on January 18th, I purchased the Lila Bee A Glow Hydrating and Setting Face Mist. This is a $48 setting spray, and it is very small. I actually have this in my everyday makeup drawer because I'm trying to use it up because it was so expensive. This little guy right here is $48. This is the full size. Absolutely insane. Never again would I purchase that. Very expensive. It's really nice, like it is really nice, but it's just way too expensive. Like the ColourPop one is like just as good, and it's like $8 for the full size. So yeah, that's a no-go for me. We've also got two eyeliners on here from Marc Jacobs, which I did not purchase these. Those must have been, I think my mom uses my email like so that I get points, and my aunt does as well. So I think those were my aunt that purchased. I think that was my aunt that purchased those two. And then I also purchased the Tatcha Indigo Cream, which is $85. So I need to use that some more because it's been almost a year. And I still have that, so I need to use that more because that's very expensive. And then I also purchased the Tatcha Kiss You Lip Mask, which is $28. And that's a really nice lip product. I really do enjoy that. I am back with a slightly different camera angle because you guessed it, my camera battery died. Anyway, moving on to my next purchase. January 22nd. Wow. I was like, you know what? I did not do too bad this year. Like, I didn't spend too much money, and then I can't get out of freaking January. What the heck? Okay, so this was an in-store purchase, and I bought the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm X, which is a beautiful blush. Still love that to this day. I also purchased the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish Color Corrector, which I actually really enjoy. I've been using that a lot more recently, but I didn't use it for quite some time after purchasing it. And then we have the Huda Beauty Overachiever High Coverage Concealer. I purchased a lot of concealer this year, and I actually ended up loving so many of them because that's another one that I really do enjoy as well. I have that in the shade Cotton Candy. I love the color. And yeah, this was overall a very good purchase. Like, I'm happy with this shopping trip right here. February 27th, I purchased two items. Another concealer, the Jouer Cosmetics Essential High Coverage Concealer Pen. I've used this like a couple times. It's a little bit too dark for me at the moment. Nothing that I really love necessarily, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of regret that purchase. And then I have the Shiseido Waso Clear Mega Hydrating Moisturizer, which I bought because of my friend Allie. She loves that moisturizer, and it is really, really nice. It smells so fancy and so good. March 14th, I have my next purchase, another in-store one. I bought a backup of the SEPHORA Collection Brush Tip Lash Adhesive. This is my go-to lash glue. I love it so much. It's so easy to use and so good. I also purchased the Lash Fusing Curl thing again, so I must have either bought that for someone else or, oh, I did buy it for someone else, and the lash glue was for someone else too. But I've purchased that for myself many times. I also ended up purchasing all three of the Huda Beauty Pastel Obsessions palettes. We've got the Lilac Obsessions, the Mint Obsessions, and the Rose Obsessions. And then I also purchased the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. Man, that must have been a pricey purchase right there. I love Huda Beauty shadows. I don't use those pastel ones enough. I have used them multiple times, but I don't know. I feel like pastel shadows is kind of like an interesting look. Like, you gotta be going for a specific kind of look. And a lot of these have really pretty colors, but I just don't use those enough, so I need to use those more. The Liquid Canvas Primer is really nice, and the other two things were a gift for someone, so overall, I'm not mad at the purchase. 2 days later, I ordered the Wishful Yo Glow Facial Enzyme Scrub from Sephora.com, and I really like this product. It's $39. Wishful is the same, like, company as Huda Beauty, but it's like skincare, and that's a really interesting product. You like rub it on your skin and it starts to like ball up, and like supposedly your like dead skin cells lift off with it. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's interesting. April 25th, I purchased the Patrick Ta Major Brow Shaping Wax in the clear color, and then the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Concealer Brush, which I keep the concealer brush here. I bought this because of Jaclyn Hill. This was a $38 brush, which I probably wouldn't spend that much on this type of brush again, but I'm not mad that I have it. And then the Patrick Ta, I don't really use a whole bunch, but I did purchase that. April 28th, I purchased the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Nude Fragrance Free Body Cream. I bought this because it was a new product, and I buy like every single new launch from Sol de Janeiro. And I actually let Jarvis use this, and he just finished it up, but he couldn't get all of the product out because of the way the packaging works. So that was like a flaw of the product from his, use of the product. He found that you can't use it all up because you can't get to the product because of how small the opening is. So that is something to note. But I actually just saw on Instagram last night that they repackaged it into like a squeezy tube, so that's super awesome. I also purchased the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Banana Bread, which is a little bit deeper than my go-to. I thought I would purchase like a shade deeper because the shade that I currently have, Pound Cake, was too light for me. I also purchased the Sephora Collection Facial Cooling Globes, which I use sometimes but not like all of the time. I also purchased the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. This was like the re-release of it, and this is such a pretty palette. I need to put that in my everyday makeup drawer next month. Somebody please remind me. If you see me film that video and I don't do that, please try to remind me if you remember. Man, this was a big order again, or a big purchase. I also picked up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. I hate the way this smells. It smells like cucumber. Not good at all. Not a fan. Then I picked up the Gucci All Over Face and Lip Gloss. It's in like a pot, which once again, literally never use that. And then the Drunk Elephant Wild Marula Tangle Spray. I actually recently finished this up and I featured it in a favorites video. It's really, really, really nice. But I'm holding off on repurchasing it just because I have some other ones that I just purchased that I want to try and like go through first. But the Wild Marula Tangle Spray smells so good, and it does do a really good job at detangling my hair. That was an online order, by the way. And then I also purchased, this must have been like a sale, like the VIB sale or something. I also purchased the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeliner and the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm, which I love that lip balm so much now. It's so freaking good. And I ordered that the day after on April 29th. My next purchase was May 12th, and it was just one thing. It's the Patrick Ta Major Brow Dual-Ended Brow Brush. I bought this to go with the brow wax, and I actually have used the brush quite a bit. It's really nice. May 13th, I purchased the Ordinary AHA BHA Peeling Solution, the like red stuff that everybody talks about, and I actually really enjoy that mask. I don't do it very often, maybe like once every 2 weeks or like once a month, very infrequently, but my skin feels so soft after I do it, and I feel like it just kind of gives my skin a nice like fresh start. And then I also purchased the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, which I freaking love now. This is like the year of concealers, literally the year of concealers. May 18th, I purchased the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush along with the cream bronzer. I like the blush more than the bronzer. I feel like the bronzer's all right. I had it in the shade Butter Biscuit, but I feel like it kind of doesn't really show up that well on my skin. And then I have the blush in the shade Petal Poppin', which is really, really nice. And then I also purchased the Dior Lip Glow Oil, which I have seen Jaclyn Hill talk about several times, which I'm pretty sure is what influenced me to buy that. And I actually really do enjoy that a lot. So that was a pretty good purchase overall. May 20th, I picked up the Kosas Sun Show Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. This was a flop. I got it in the shade Light. It's way too light and it's super shimmery, and I just do not like that product. I don't know. I feel like I could give it another shot, maybe in the medium color, but like, I don't know. I'm not super excited to try it, honestly. On May 28th, I purchased a bunch of products from KVD Vegan Beauty because I decided to do a video trying out their products. This was after their like rebrand that they did. So I purchased the Everlasting Blush in the shade Foxglove, which was amazing. The liquid lipstick in the shade Lolita. Again, love this formula. I used to have this formula back when it was Kat Von D, but I didn't really use Kat Von D for several years, I guess. Just, I don't know. I just kind of stayed away from the products, and then I decided to kind of reintroduce myself to the brand. I also picked up the Lock-It foundation, which is super full coverage, really pretty. And then the Shade and Light Face Contour Palette, which I have seen Jaclyn Hill talk about for years, and I actually used to own that product as well. Got rid of it several years ago and then repurchased it, and that's super, super good. I wouldn't use every single shade in the palette though, but it is refillable, and you can like just purchase the refills, and you can put those in like a magnetic palette if you don't want to necessarily have like the whole thing. So that was pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with most of those products. On June 11th, I ordered the Bum Bum Body Scrub, which is really nice. I love that stuff. It's $42. It's in like the pot. That was a new product at the time. On July 17th, wow, so I only bought yeah, one thing in June. I did like the charity reward in June, but I didn't purchase anything with that order. I only purchased the Bum Bum Body Scrub. July 17th, I picked up the One Size by Patrick Starr Go Off Dissolving Mist and the Go Off Makeup Remover Wipes, along with the KVD Vegan Beauty Shake Primer. It's like, it was like 2 liquids. Didn't love the eye primer, honestly. That was a no-go for me. And then I like the One Size products, but I don't use them every day, so definitely not something that I would repurchase. On July 29th, I purchased the Ordinary Azelaic Acid Suspension. That is an ingredient that is in my Curology, and I saw that they had like a separate product for it, so I thought I would pick that up. I really enjoy that. I also purchased the Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation, the Lawless Make Me Blush Talc-Free Velvet Blush, which is amazing, the Olaplex No. 0 Intensive Bond Building Hair Treatment, which I still haven't used. I need to use it. But it's something that you have to put on like before you get in the shower and leave on for a long time. And usually I'm like just ready to get in the shower and like wash my hair. So I need to try it out. And then I also purchased the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I don't know why I read that whole name. Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, which I actually really like. And I have it in 2 different shades. So overall, pretty decent purchase. On September 7th, I went in store and bought a bunch of stuff from Rare Beauty because it like just launched in store. So I bought the Sephora collection brush tip lash adhesive for myself because I needed a new one. And then I bought the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle Matte Cream Lipstick, which was one of my favorite products that I've tried. I also have the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, which is it's okay. The Liquid Touch Multitasking Makeup Sponge was a flop. I just featured that in a fails video. I did not like that at all. I also wasn't a big fan of the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation, but I still have that, and I'm still trying to play around with it some more. And then I bought the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlight, which was horrible. It was so bad. I didn't try their liquid blushes though, and I feel like a lot of people really love the liquid blush, so I really want to try that out. So overall, wasn't the biggest fan of Rare Beauty. On September 10th, I ordered the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Full Coverage Matte Foundation, and I actually bought this for like $4 because it was on sale. I had $10 off for something, and then like another, like a $10 off point perk, and then also a $10 off like rewards thing from my credit card. So I ended up getting it for like $4 or $6 or something like that. I actually don't know if I've used that, so gotta get on that. Then October 30th came around, and this was during the VIB sale again. Actually, it was the holiday savings event, and I purchased the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse Mini Gloss Bomb Set, which I love. And it's actually, oh, it's out of stock right now. But I was gonna say, it's on sale right now, but it's out of stock. I also purchased the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting and Refreshing Spray, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow Highlighter, the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash Mascara Set, the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo Palette, the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Oil Cleanser, and the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. And overall, I love all of the products. The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting and Refreshing Spray wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but I still do enjoy it. Like, it's still really good. So this was like one of my favorite purchases of the entire year. Then I also placed an order online the same day on October 30th when the sale started, and I bought the Ordinary 100% plant-derived squalene along with the Ordinary caffeine solution 5%. I ordered the Olaplex Holiday Hair Fix Kit, which I've actually been using and loving recently. Jarvis actually also used the conditioner a couple days because his ran out and he really liked it too. It's very expensive, but it's really, really nice. And then I actually placed this online order first, and then I placed the order, or then I went in store and bought the other stuff that I just said, like the Nude Glow highlighter, mini Zendo, all that. And I forgot that I purchased the Milk Makeup setting spray, so I bought it twice. So I have 2 of those. And then I also purchased the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% mask, which I have not used yet. On November 3rd, I ordered the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick, which I freaking love so much. This is so good. I never was a fan of stick foundations, but I love this one. It's so good. And I also purchased the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk plus Miracle Oil Duo. That's what I'm using currently for like leave-in type stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. I didn't love like the scent of this stuff because it's kind of floral, but it works really well. I also purchased the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude eyeshadow palette, $67, but I love it. And the Sunday Riley Pink Drink Firming Resurfacing Essence, love that so much. It was $48, but I've actually really been enjoying that. And then the last thing that I purchased during this order was the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Face Primer, which again, I love. This duo is so freaking good. I love it so much. It's awesome. On November 9th, I ordered the small version of the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. I don't know if I said that right, but this is like all over TikTok. And I was gonna buy the big size, but it was sold out. So was the mini, and then the mini came back in stock, so then I bought the mini, and I haven't used it yet. So that was November 9th, by the way. On November 11th, I purchased the KVD Vegan Beauty Edge of Reality Fully Recyclable Eyeshadow Palette, which I have not used yet. And the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder, which I've used once, and I'm kind of confused about the product, so I need to play with that some more. And then the last thing that I ordered for this order was the Pat McGrath Extreme Precision Eyeliner and Mascara Duo, which I really loved both the mascara and the eyeliner from this set, which was super awesome. On November 23rd, I ordered the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. This was a repurchase because my other one was empty because I used it all the way up. I love that powder. It's like my all-time favorite powder. And then I also purchased the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation Stick, which I have not used yet. I used it once and then I returned it because it was so bad, but also like the shade was wrong. So normally I do not return products. Like I literally never return products. Even if I don't like love them, like I'd rather give them to somebody else to use, because if you return them, they like have to destroy them and throw them away, even if you like never used it, and it just like makes me sad. So yeah, I actually did return this because it was so bad. I bought the liquid version as well, hated it, but I wanted to give it another shot since I loved the Huda Beauty one so much, so I'm excited to give that another try. Then on December 1st, I ordered the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I'm pretty sure I bought this because of Laura Lee, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's why I bought it. And that was the only thing that I ordered. And then on December 18th, I went in store to actually purchase a couple of Christmas gifts. And I ended up picking up the One Size Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder along with the Ultimate Setting and Baking Puff. And I have not used those yet, actually. Haven't even hauled that or mentioned that on my channel. But that was my last purchase of the year. That was December 18th. So let's go over my total that I spent at Sephora this year. It's gonna take me minutes, so I'll be back. Okay, so I just finished calculating everything, and this is pre-tax, so I did not include tax in this number. I also am not able to see like my discount, so I know I didn't pay full price for all of these items, but we're just gonna like even it out, we'll say, with like the tax, because I paid full price for most of them, but some stuff I got 20% off during the sale, and we have 7% sales tax. I'm pretty sure it's 7 or 7.5, 7 I think. So anyway, we're just gonna like, you know, pre-tax full price items. So for the year of 2020, oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. I spent $3,021.14. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, and luckily, I can consider a lot of this business expenses because this is my job and I review products for a living, and like do makeup videos and whatnot, so that is good. But that is so insane, like that's crazy. I started off the year spending a lot more money, and then I slowly like started to chill out towards the end. Like I was already at almost 1,000 when I was in like January. I had 1,000 in February, so I definitely like spent a lot right at the beginning, and then I definitely slowed down towards the end of the year, which hopefully I can continue on this like slower pace, because I don't want to spend that much money again at Sephora. So yeah, very interesting video concept. I think I really enjoyed watching both Morgan and Lauren's videos, so I will have their videos linked down below. Make sure you guys go check them out. I feel like I did it a little bit differently than them, but I don't know. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot. I feel like I just like talked for so long, so I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want me to go back and do like 2019, 2018, 2017. I can do as many as you guys want. I'm pretty sure I have access to my purchases, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to like figure that out. But yeah, I at least have access to all of my online purchases. So if you want to see more of these, please let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.